Hey, it's Mark, and here's what I'm thinking about this week. You know, I've been lucky enough to work with some of the funniest people ever. None funnier than Jim Vallely. Working with Jim on Golden Girls, well, it's probably the most fun I've ever had in a room with my clothes on. This week, he helps me relive one of my favorite Golden Girls memories.
There's no business like show business, like no business I know. Everything about it is appealing.
So I was doing this thing with Jim Colucci, answering questions from some big Golden Girls fans.
Sure.
And they asked me what was one of my most memorable memories from the show. And I shared something with them that I don't normally share. And I don't know if you remember this, but Nina Wass, nee Feinberg, came and told me that in between the 4 o'clock show, or sometime during the 4 o'clock show, someone was sneaking into Betty's dressing room, taking a big dump, and not flushing.
Mm-hmm.
If you recall that. So what I'm wondering is, if you would channel your B. Arthur and tell me whether you know anything about this.
I'm so glad to finally get this cleared up.
Yeah, because nobody knows this.
Well,
and it truly is my favorite memory of the show.
like all good writers, we will do anything to avert writing.
Yeah. We would get to it.
A big part of the Golden Girls room was like, how can we push this off a half an hour?
Yes.
And we would hear this thing, and we would figure out all day. Now it was no secret that B. Arthur and Betty White had different styles.
Would you please hand me my grade book?
Sure.
Thank you.
And fans know they know that. They don't know about the big log that was in the dressing room.
Right. Wait, we were hypothesizing.
Yes.
When we were just
yes,
blue skying. We were being like, Inspector Clouseau.
I wonder what it was. I wonder what's going on is what we were doing.
Yeah, well, who could have done this, And of course, I began doing my impression of B. Arthur.
Yes.
who was my number one suspect. I had no proof of anything. Nothing. This is all speculative.
I'll positive.
But if there was one person who would be on my list,
so. And I was wondering,
it's not exactly murder on the Orient Express here.
Well, the only thing that was weird is it was happening during a rehearsal when they probably were both on stage, but they weren't in every scene together. And I'm sure there was times where where Betty and the old lady would have a scene, or Betty and Blanche. Yes,
my favorite, by the way.
Yes, if we could only remember their names.
Okay. So I would say it would make sense that B would slip away.
Yes.
And then I would say, yeah, I saw B at the craft table loading up on bran muffins.
Yes, and she would say,
what?
And she would say,
gotta drop a little gift off for Betty.
So you would make me cry.
I make you cry, but the real impression was the actual act.
Yeah.
Which I won't do.
Oh, come on.
I have only the most respect, but it basically went, imagine if I was in a room full of, dirty,
yes.
filthy comedy writers and Gail Parent.
Yes, please.
And you could see where I might do it a little more graphically, but basically it was me in the act going, Merry Christmas, Betty, and a Happy New Year.
It was I miss you so much, buddy.
Being in a rewrite room with Jim Vallely, well, it just reminds me that everything about it is appealing.
There's no people like show people. They smile when they are lost.